Hey, this is Jesse with CoinSense. First and foremost, I am not a financial advisor, so don't buy anything or sell anything depending on what I say. I'm just bringing you news and information that I find on here that I think is interesting. So with that said, Bitcoin sitting at 20,410.29, Ethereum 1,378.50, and XRP, which is my actual favorite, 49 cents. Today we're going to talk about Binance and something that they announced that may have contributed to XRP's recent rise. SWIFT and CBDCs, and XRP not being used by the SWIFT network in their new system or new network. Okay, first up, Binance announces new XRP investment product. Fuels rally in the altcoin. At least that's what they think. Why the addition of XRP to Binance dual investment product matters. Binance users can buy cryptocurrencies at a lower price and sell them at a higher price in the future through dual investment products. The world's largest exchange by volume has added XRP to this list, and this allows users to earn a high yield during the subscription period, irrespective of the direction in which the price moves. Binance currently offers two types of dual investment products: buy low and sell high. The new XRP product is available for trade on Binance from October 4th at 10, and the subscription format is first come, first serve. The annual percentage rate, or APR, for the product ranges between 4% and 179%. The official announcement noted that the product may stop accepting new subscriptions at any moment. That means that they only have a limited amount of coins that are going to be available, I'm assuming, for this, and then once the first come, first served there, then they're all out, and then the subscription will end, and then it'll play out. They might open up a new one, who knows? That is why I think XRP kind of went up a little bit in value. XLM also follows XRP. It kind of has raised a little bit. There's really been no more new news for it. It just follows XRP in my view. Remember, not financial advice. It just happens to seem that way. Alright, SWIFT shapes global CBDC framework following an 8-month study. A study analyzing the international use of central bank digital currencies and the underlying distributed ledger technologies shows promise for cross-border interoperability among countries with varying and emerging digital ecosystems. Now, I want you guys to remember something, or actually think about it. This was launched about 8 months ago, this study, to see how it would work. I want you to think about how they refer to this system, as they already have something going, and I don't think it's XRP. The new CBDC interlinking solution can enable CBDCs to be used seamlessly and scalably for cross-border payments. That's great. They did this with 14 different central banks and commercial banks, and they're all experimenting with this. Using a technical connection between networks, SWIFT's solution can interlink CBDC networks and existing payment systems for cross-border transactions, according to the report. Just think about that for just a second. SWIFT's solution can interlink CBDC networks using existing payment systems for cross-border transactions. Now that's like what XRP does, right? They're a bridge. They can link different payment systems and they're able to bridge those different currencies. These guys say that their teams were able to build a simulation of SWIFT's enhanced platform and a connector gateway. A connector gateway. Keep that in mind. That combined are capable of linking these networks together at the technical level per the report. They call it a connector gateway. Now, when we think about XRP, a lot of people want to believe that it'll be used in the SWIFT network or as a transfer token to be able to do all these cross-border payments and everything super fast and, with minimal fees. Now, I found some very interesting information about SWIFT and what they're actually using currently, and they've used this company before and they've come right out and said it. And that's what I kind of wanted to talk to everybody about tonight, and I hope I'm wrong on this, and this is kind of what I'm believing, I just don't know. I get a lot of different things from different sources. This one right here was posted in May. SWIFT tests CBDC ability to facilitate cross-border payments. And we know that's what they're doing. And we know they were using XLM and they're using XRP. They're doing these things with these different companies to test how it'll work. But there's something that is not being said. And the term is request to pay. And in that request to pay, there's certain companies that do that. And Ripple is not one of them, I think. I don't know, I may be wrong, but XRP is not like this because XRP costs to send. It may be very, very tiny bit, but it still costs. And it's a different setup. The request to pay setup is when two parties verify the one transaction, so it doesn't need a bunch of blocks to verify it. It's kind of an interesting topic, and I can go into it in another video. Right here, it says SWIFT worked with EBA Clearing and the Clearinghouse on a new pilot program for immediate cross-border IXB payments, a payments report said, which is likely to roll out the product by the end of 2022. The product will be introduced in phases and will accommodate 24 financial institutions. The three firms are developing this pilot to help out with enabling faster, smoother global money transfers, tapping options available in domestic payments. Now, SWIFT worked with the EBA Clearing and the Clearinghouse on a new pilot program for immediate cross-border IXB payments, which is likely to roll out a product by the end of 2022. Okay, I checked into, say, what EBA Clearing would use or what they're into for crypto or ledger systems. And I actually found some interesting information on that too. So it says here, the three firms are developing this pilot to help out with enabling faster and smoother global money transfers, tapping options available in domestic payments. And bringing the attention to SWIFT plots real-time role for the next 50 years of cross-border payments. This was October 3rd is when this was released. So I was reading this and I come scrolling all the way down here, and here at 2022 blockchain and Symbiont partnership. Symbiont and SWIFT and CBDCs all have something in common, and it's the assembly network. The assembly network is special because it is a R2P, which is that request to pay. So there's no fee and they take care of themselves. In 2022, blockchain and Symbiont partnership. Most recently, SWIFT began testing the waters of the blockchain world as a way of delivering enhanced services to participating institutions. In fact, just this month, SWIFT announced that it is partnering with the blockchain fintech company Symbiont to facilitate the sharing of information about corporate events among institutions in its network. SWIFT plans to use Symbiont's smart contract to update records of dividend payments, exchange offers, mergers, Dutch auctions, a press release said, in a bid to make communication between all the actors in the investment ecosystem more efficient. Now, this is for communication, okay? However, it's able to do more than just communication. It's an Internet of Things protocol. And if we look back here a little bit further up the page in 2018 in SWIFT's future plan that they posted, instant payments in partnership with TIPS and EBA Clearing. So EBA Clearing and the Clearinghouse, remember, they had that project. The pilot project has received input from 24 banks in 11 countries. Though it will initially support payments only in euros and dollars, but the three partners hope that it will be extended to other currency channels and payment systems, which it is now. Now we go back into the future and to where our time is, and it is possible. If SWIFT is looking to use cryptocurrencies or ledgers, like they've used XRP and XLM and their ledger systems currently, and they're testing them out, they're going to have a private company, a private business or something that'll have control of everything. And they'll rent out nodes, I guess you could say. And that's part of this system. SWIFT is going to be doing cross-border payments, and it's going to be transferring money between a bunch of banks. It's not going anywhere. It's going to stick around. This is another thing that I found from a while ago, back in 2016. Symbiont unveils Assembly, blockchain for enterprise. So Assembly is what's being used by SWIFT, and they're using it for other things too. They're not going to want to use something that's going to cost, even if it's just a little tiny bit. And that's why I don't think XRP or even XLM or anything else will be used for the SWIFT transfer protocol or the bridge system. There's something in here that kind of worries me, and it also feeds into my belief that XRP will not be used for a digital transfer of money and funds. I mean, it will be for regular transfer, but it won't be used for the entire financial system, not while there's government systems in place and banks. Something in here that it says that I want everybody to pay attention to is Symbiont's own building process has required design modifications as well. Something I need everybody to understand is what Symbiont is, or what their assembly protocol is. Originally, Symbiont's smart contract system ran on the Bitcoin blockchain, but as the use case became increasingly complicated, the company said a tailored solution was needed to give customers both a private solution and faster transaction times. Today, Symbiont's smart contract system is capable of supporting a wide range of blockchains, including Hyperledger and Ethereum. This kind of sounds like XRP, like a bridge. Only it's not. Listen to this. The private, immutable assembly network of a distributed nodes is managed by Symbiont's clients, which pay a fee to license the software. So that means like if banks adopt this, they have to pay Symbiont to use assembly. And assembly is the bridge token that'll be used between all these banks. That's what they're currently doing and exploring and have in set motion right now. And it's very specific. It needs to be something like this. And it can't be XRP because it has to be a R2P type design or protocol. So again, the private immutable assembly network of distributed nodes is managed by Symbiont's clients, which pay a fee to license the software, powered by the BFT smart consensus algorithm. Assembly also generates revenue by charging additional fees to originate new investment vehicles. The fee-based business model is designed to regulate Symbiont to the role of gatekeeper, like XRP would be. That protects the on-ramp to the system and ensures only regulated users can participate. Regulated users like banks. Regulated users like the clients who pay to have the nodes. You've all heard me say R2P a few times in this video. And the reason why I keep referring to request to pay and SWIFT and XRP not being one of the currencies or the transfer protocol or bridge token that's going to be used is because SWIFT announced in 2019 that it's going to be using a request to pay. We have cross-border requests to pay service. SWIFT and their partners asked, can an international request to pay capability implemented under a SWIFT GPI SLA offer a more secure, flexible, and cost-effective solution for corporates to collect cross-border payments? SWIFT gathered 7 GPI member banks and 3 corporates. Here's kind of a fun little chart if you want to follow it along to see kind of how their SWIFT network would work. I want you to pay attention. SWIFT plans to demonstrate a request to pay prototype in 2020. Could that have been the CBDC that we just read about? I wonder. They're already telling us they're already doing it. SWIFT plans to demonstrate a request to pay prototype in 2020. Requests to pay. That is why I don't think XRP is going to be a big game changer in this. Yes, they are a fast network. Yes, it's incredibly low to send and receive money for the cost and the fees. Yes, it's lightning fast and scalable. However, the request to pay is different. I think way back in 2015, Symbiont bridges Bitcoin and Ripple with Counterparty Gateway. I think this is why a lot of people think Ripple or XRP is really involved in SWIFT right now, because we know Symbiont is involved in SWIFT, and Symbiont used to be involved with Ripple, but I think they were actually kind of learning from Ripple and maybe have used Ripple's idea, but they did not use the XRP network. They went to the IOTA network to create their assembly protocol or their assembly token. In this case, Symbiont was the bridge between Counterparty, that currency and Ripple. And they were able to be the bridge between those two. So all Symbiont did was figure out how to be a bridge between different currencies, and then they came up with the Assembly Network. And the Assembly Network is actually on IOTA. We go back here and we can see back in December 10, 2021, Assembly announces 10 million capital raise, receives praise from IOTA co-founder. Well, what is IOTA? IOTA is a blockchain designed for facilitating Internet of Things transactions. So it's like everything, all things that can be transacted, like XRP, the ledger system, right? Only this allegedly leads to the complete elimination of transaction fees and minimal energy costs. The Assembly mainnet is currently scheduled to launch in early 2022 with a large community focus. 70% of its native ASMB tokens are reserved for developers' incentives, community-governed, decentralized, autonomous organizations, and grant programs. The Assembly mainnet is currently scheduled to launch in early 2022. So Swift is using Assembly, and they're specifically picking a request to pay type of network, so XRP can't be it. And I wish it could be, but it's not. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to come across to people when I want to talk about this. So again, Swift plans to demonstrate a request to pay prototype in 2020. We already know that they're rolling out right here. The Assembly mainnet is currently scheduled to launch in early 2022. So, I don't know about you guys, but I would be looking into these right here, the ASMB tokens. As you can see here, you can simply Google ASMB tokens and find out more information. I strongly suggest everybody look into it if they want to learn more about what Swift is using. So on that note, I will leave you. And if I'm wrong, please somebody put in the comments that I am wrong, because I don't know. It seems really weird to me that everybody is saying XRP is going to be the new world currency and stuff like that. I watch a lot of YouTube channels and I have a lot of favorites. Like, I like these guys a lot, but they don't look into everything. And when they see things like this, I think they overlook it on some aspects. And I don't know why. Maybe they just want the hype or something. I don't know. But this is not good. I believed XRP was going to be the world token, basically. So, I don't know. Do your due diligence. Look into things. Figure things out. Do it on your own. Don't take anybody's word for it. Research, research, research. You know, if you find something, remember, if there's something wrong, then it can't be right, right? Please like and subscribe. I'm going to try to grow this channel. It's something new, and I'm really excited about it. But I'm going to need your guys' help. So just go down to the bottom there, hit the thumbs up, share it, and subscribe. Thank you. Talk to you guys later. This is Jesse with CoinSense. Peace.